Hi, I'm Melissa. I came to Puerto Vallarta in December on the 24th because I wanted to spend Christmas here and New Year's. And I saw that the numbers for COVID were really low at the time for Puerto Vallarta. Of course, nobody had traveled here, so that's why I'd booked, an Airbnb, and my friend was going to meet me here. Her plans changed. Her sister got sick, so it was out of her control. Anyway, I ended up staying, and when it was time to fly home, I received a negative test for COVID, and I was ready to go. However, Alaska Airlines had a horrible amount of canceled flights. So that's when my trouble began. I had a scratchy throat and a little post-nasal drip, which I still have now. And when my flight was canceled, I booked a hotel, and I was fine. I was in front of the beach. It was beautiful, and I had a great time there, swimming in the ocean. I went on a little trip to Boca de Tobatlan and took a boat to Colomitas, met people, talked to people. I had a great time. And then they had rebooked me, so I went to test again. And upon that second COVID test, it came out positive. So I was told that you can't return to the United States after being positive, whether you have symptoms or not. Like I said, the symptoms that I had were very, very mild symptoms. They were basically like an allergy. So my second flight was canceled. That was the airline's fault, not mine. And then I decided, well, I would retest within 48 hours, which is what is recommended, and then you send the results to your doctor and they get to decide. I took my third test, and I had my third flight rebooked. It was actually my fourth, because they booked me on another flight, but then they said it didn't exist. So, but I have the screenshots of it to prove it did exist. This is crazy. It just kept changing and changing. So then once I was rebooked and I retested, I tested positive for the second time on my third test. And I booked an Airbnb, keyless entry, here alone, staying away from people. I got a bunch of groceries in early morning and just came and stayed. My symptoms are gone. The symptoms were pretty much just a stuffy nose, post-nasal drip, a little bit of coughing in the morning, but mostly phlegm, not clear phlegm. So anyway, too much details. I was just really lucky I didn't get very sick or have bad respiratory disease or anything like that. Yeah, that's about it. So now I'm here in yet my, third Airbnb. And it's nice. It's got a pool and it's very comfortable. And I will be quarantining or staying in for the next 3 days, and then I'll be able to go back out again. So that's what's happened so far. I've sent my results to my doctor, and I'm waiting to hear back with a letter saying that I can get back into the United States.